welcome to my channel Sirisha Naga. Today here I am to discuss about the most important aspect in English grammar. We all know that every language has a proper syntax. That means some set of rules to follow. Even our mother tongue has some rules to follow. But knowingly or unknowingly, we have completely learnt that and we are almost fluent in talking as well as writing. But what about English? Why do we get scared? Why do some of us feel uh, mostly scared of this term called grammar? Even in my childhood, I used to get scared of the red colored book. It was a nightmare while talking about Renan Martin book. Now times have changed. We have new ways and much easier methods to follow while doing the English grammar. So without any further delay, let's get started with the most important building blocks of English language, parts of speech. Now what are parts of speech? Similar to parts of the body, we have parts of speech. And parts of body are very important to us. Every part in the body is very important. So very much similar to that, parts of speech are also very important in a sentence. Every word accounts, it has its own value and its significance. It has its own certain rules where to be placed in a sentence. So before we go on to the sentence formats, let us be familiar with these parts of speech. So parts of speech is divided into 8 gems. How many gems? 8 gems. So these 8 gems are nouns, which are the naming words, and pronouns, which replace nouns, verbs, which are the action verbs, and adjectives, which add some color or some value to the noun, which elevate the noun. And what are adverbs? As the name indicates, they add some information to the verbs. Prepositions, they give the position of the noun. Conjunctions, so they act as junction between the words and the sentences. Okay, so they combine words and sentences together. Interjections are words of expression where we can place, mostly we'll be using this in oral usage, but for written purpose we need to learn them, so they are interjections. So now let's go on with the most important topic of parts of speech, that is nouns. What is a noun? We all know that nouns are the naming words. We are all familiar with the name, place, animal, thing game, aren't we? We are familiar, right? I still play this game because I adore this game in finding new nouns, in updating my nouns bank. Correct? So we name a person, place, we name a place, we name an animal, we name a thing. So name, place, animal, thing will give you a different set of nouns. Okay? So these are nouns. A simple definition to remember: name, place, animal, thing, it will do. And these nouns are again classified into various types. But before that, let's see the definition once. So these nouns are the words which are used as the names of persons, animals, places or things. All naming words are nouns. They answer the questions like what is it? Where is it? These questions are useful while we are doing active voice and passive voice. So these are the nouns, the basic definition of nouns. And we have subject and object in a sentence. So these nouns are those subjects and objects of the sentences. Okay. Always the subjects and objects are mostly the nouns. Next, we have types of nouns. We have proper nouns, common nouns, collective nouns, abstract nouns, countable nouns, uncountable nouns, material nouns and compound nouns. So we have major 8 categories again under the nouns. We have 8 parts of speech, the 8 gems, and next we have the 8 categories of nouns. Now let us see the first category of the noun, that is proper noun. It is very important category under the nouns and very easy to identify as well, because it is nothing but a specific name of a person or a place or a thing or something. So it is a specific name given. I have a name, you have a name. So our city has a name, our area has a name, our country has a name. So these are all proper nouns. Am I right? So let us see. Refers to the name of a part or a place or a person or a thing specifically. So it is nothing but a specific name given to a place or a thing or a name or a person. I have a specific name. That is mine. Correct? So that specific name is proper noun. And these proper nouns, they can appear anywhere in the sentence. But these proper nouns are always used in capitals. Usually we use a capital letter while beginning a sentence. But for proper noun, wherever it is in the sentence, we'll be using a capital letter for that. Okay. So next, let us see a few examples here. Taj Mahal. There is only one Taj Mahal and it has a name Taj Mahal. That monument has a name Taj Mahal. So that is specific to that monument only. So capital letter. We have Diwali, Festival of Lights. There is only one Festival of Lights. That is Diwali. And we have London, a city named London. So it goes with a capital letter L. That city, we are talking about a specific city. It has a specific name. So it goes with a capital letter and it comes under a proper noun. Now, what do we have next? We have common nouns. Common nouns, as the name indicates, it is given commonly to that group. So many come under this group, but it is not a collective noun. Mind you, this common noun is given commonly. It doesn't have a specific name. Refers to the name common to all persons or things of the same kind in a general sense. We don't use capital letters for these common nouns that often come in the middle of the sentences. Am I right? Proper nouns are the subjects and the objects. Yes, they come at the ending or the beginning. They are always in capital letters. But when these common nouns appear in the sentences, they can be in the middle portion of the sentence as well. And they are not in capital letters. So if I say a boy, a specific name of the boy is not given here. If I say Raju, then that is a proper noun. If I say a boy, it is a common noun. So commonly used category of words are common nouns. And we have few examples: boy, girl, book, and a city. Here city name is not given, book name is not given. So these all come under common nouns category. What do we have next? Most confusing part here in collective nouns. So people get often confused with these collective nouns. So these collective nouns are nothing but a collection of particular thing. So it refers to the name of a group or collection of many persons or things taken together are considered as a complete or a whole. Not whole, whole. Therefore, it is always singular. We don't use capital letters for these. Very much simpler in description here. When I say a group of people, already many people are there, so we gave them a name, a group. Group is already a name given to many people gathered over there. Correct? I can say a flock of birds. A flock, not flocks of birds. When I say flocks of birds, there are many flocks, many groups. But here when I say a flock of birds, it is always a singular there. Correct? So it is singular when you say a flock of birds. Only one flock. In that flock there are many birds. But that collection of birds is a flock. So it goes with a singular verb all the time. So crowd, herd, fleet. There are many ships in a fleet. But you call it a fleet of ships. Correct? A herd of cows. A crowd, the crowd. Correct? So let us see what we have next. Yes, abstract nouns. Interesting topic under the nouns. Now all the other nouns, they are physically, you can feel them physically. But abstract nouns, you cannot feel them physically. You can't touch them. You can only feel them. So they refer to the name of a feeling, a state of mind or quality, Something which can't be seen or touched but only be felt. We can only think of it. It names an idea, event, quality, or concept. This is related to ideas or qualities, hence not physical. So, idea, quality, emotions, all these come under abstract nouns. Honesty. Can I touch honesty? I cannot touch an honesty. I cannot touch honesty. I can touch an honest person, but I cannot touch honesty. That is an abstract noun. So bravery, childhood, knowledge, happiness, sympathy. Okay, all these come under abstract nouns. And next, what do we have about these abstract nouns? See, what is the quality that we can talk about? Examples under quality of abstract nouns. Kindness, darkness, goodness, brightness, softness, etc. So all these are qualities, which are again abstract nouns. Actions, movement, compromise, judgment, laughter, coordination, etc. These all come under action category of abstract nouns. State, sleep, poverty, slavery, youth, childhood, etc. They come under the state category of abstract nouns. See, names of arts and science are also abstract nouns, like biology, grammar, music, etc. These are all also abstract nouns. Next, what do we have under abstract nouns? So, how these abstract nouns are formed from verbs, adjectives, common nouns. How do we form these abstract nouns? Let us look at verbs. We have verbs move, growth, and laugh. So, move can be converted to a noun by adding ment and it becomes movement. Movement. Remember, move. Something that moves is movement. And relating to time, it is a moment. moment. So please don't get confused there. Grow, growth. Laugh changes to laughter. So this is how you change a verb into a noun, especially an abstract noun. Adjectives. Bright, brightness. Honest, honesty. Wise, wisdom. So we change these adjectives into abstract nouns. What about common nouns? How do we change these common nouns to abstract nouns? Slave, slavery. Boy, boyhood. Agent, agency. So all these come under abstract nouns. How these are formed from various other parts of speech. Now, common suffixes. What is a suffix? Which is added at the end of the word. An extra addition at the end of the word. So common suffixes to form the abstract nouns are ment, ion, ness and ity. And rarely, very rarely you use these other suffixes like ship, dom, th and hood, hood. So these are rare suffixes. So by using all these we can frame abstract nouns. And next, what do we have? The next category of the nouns, countable nouns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can count. I have 5 fingers. So these 5 fingers come under countable nouns, which can be counted. So objects, people, places that can be counted are called countable nouns. They can be singular or plural. Now examples for singular. A bird, a cow, a box, etc. So there is one box, one cow, okay, like that. Coming to plural, we have few, many, several. All these come under countable. Okay. And they are used with a number as well. 2 apples, 3 bats, 9 messages, 5 fingers, etc. All these are with number. So these are countable nouns. Now what are the few examples we have here? We painted the table black and chairs red. So there is one table and there are many chairs. Correct? The oak tree lost 3 branches in the hurricane. Countable. Don't carry heavy baggages while traveling. So heavy baggages. I can count the number of baggages, the number of suitcases that I carry. Right? So that is again a countable noun. Now what is uncountable noun? What do you mean by uncountable nouns? They can't be counted, of course, by the name. Substances or concepts that we cannot divide into separate elements are uncountable nouns. We cannot divide them to count. Okay, we can't count them. Milk. So can we count milk? We can measure milk, but can we count? Of course, I can count bottles of milk and liters of milk. Liters of milk is a measure. Bottles of milk, yes, but not milk. That is an uncountable noun. And similarly with information, water, understanding, wood, cheese, and justice. Always they are singular in a sentence because they take singular verbs only. They are used with indefinite articles. They are qualified by some, much, a little, less, like that. We say some courage, a little milk, less strength. So all these are uncountable nouns. The furniture is heaped in the middle of the room. Furniture, how many ever chairs, how many ever couches you have in your living room, they all account under furniture, which is a singular word again. It doesn't have plural. There is no furnitures. No. Furniture. The information she gave was misleading. There is no informations. Only one information. That information is collection of many things. And so abstract and material nouns are mainly uncountable nouns. So we can remember this way. Abstract and material nouns are mostly uncountable nouns. Okay, so what do we have next? Much easier to understand material nouns. Any material. The bench is made of wood. So that wood is a material noun. It is a noun which stands for the matter or substance of which things are made. So iron, wood, plastic, gold, table, copper, stone. Okay, so all these come under material nouns. Very easy. Next we have compound nouns. We all know about compound substances in chemistry, correct? What are these compound substances? Collection or combination of two or more substances is a compound substance, is a compound. Here, compound sentence or a compound noun. Okay, we have compound sentences as well. So compound sentence is combination of sentences, and compound nouns are a combination of different nouns. Okay, a noun that is made with two or more words is called a compound noun. Blackboard, blackboard. Swimming pool, swimming pool. Sunrise, sunrise. Bus stop, bus stop. Breakfast, breakfast. So all these are combination of two or more words. We call them as compound nouns. Okay, so I hope you found this video useful in understanding the basic types of nouns. So keep watching our channel. Please do like, share and subscribe for further inputs on grammar and other topics as well. So keep smiling with Siri. See you with another video. Until then, stay home, stay safe, save lives. Bye.